All right, let's get started then. Switch chance, at least I can see people talking. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Green Leader, and tonight I'm trying to play some Crusader Kings 3. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if the game will actually allow me to do it. I think I know what's happening. I just kind of hate that I have to do it this way, but it is what it is. And of course, it's a Monday, so of course things have to be behaving weird, because why not? Why not? What's life if not a little wonky sometimes? So,
hello there.
Hey, how you doing, Rod? I hope you're doing all right. No music at the start. Yeah, I was hoping to have the game music up and running, but the game seems to be kind of forked. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. I kind of know what's going on. So I have some of my games installed on an external drive. Most games that I install on the external drive, which are largely like generally stuff that's like under 50 gigabytes, seem to work just fine on the external hard drive. And Crusader Kings 3 is only 8 gigabytes big. And for whatever reason, it seems to be having some real problems. And I don't understand why. But I think it is because it's installed on the external hard drive. So we're going to have to try and move everything over, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. Hopefully it should only take like 5-10 minutes tops. But I can't guarantee that, unfortunately, you know? So I'm going to have to start moving things over. But I hope you guys are all having a fine Monday evening. You guys have survived Monday. Congratulations. The worst day of the week, and yeah. So it's certainly a day, right? But we're here. It's Monday evening, and thankfully we can hang out and chill out together. Let me just go ahead and start moving this over, and hopefully it won't take too long. Hopefully it should only be like 10-15 minutes tops. But I don't know that for sure, unfortunately. In the meantime, why don't we... I'm trying to think of what I can do. But anyway, all right, 2 hours. 2 hours later. Right. Yup. That is... probably what's going to happen. No, knowing my luck, this will be how I start my playthrough of Crusader Kings 3. The game will just be borked, and of course, I'm going to have to move things over because reasons. So instead, what we're going to do in the meantime is I'm going to switch over to this other little thing called Slither.io. And it's a fun little like web game, something that I can do while we chit chat. By the way, how's your night going, Rodog? How was your Monday? How was the rest of your weekend? I don't think we got a chance to talk too much about it. I know you were saying you saw a horror movie and Andor. So how was Andor? Unfortunately, I've not been... I kind of peeked into the Baldur's chat, but I haven't had a chance to really check it out today. How was Andor? I think I saw you and Steve discussing it. Andor was passable. Oh, gosh. It's a hell of a day when Star Wars is just passable. It's sad, really. But it is sort of how it is sometimes, you know. Well, presumably now that Disney's in charge of it and Disney's doing its own weird nonsense with it, so, yeah. You bitch. Did we kill each other? What? Wow. Wow, that was... wow. It's something you gotta watch out for in this game. There are other players... and if they cut you off, well, then you're dead, and then they get all your stuff. So, yeah. It's a thing. But yeah, My Monday was interesting, to say the least. Suck it. Yeah, my Monday was a day, for sure. Lots of little things throughout the day, just having to work on stuff, so... Yeah. How was your Monday, Raw Dog? You have a good day? Do you work on Monday? So I don't really understand your schedule. Are you like on like a shift situation, or do you have like specific days where you are definitely on and then specific days where you have off? A day like Garfield, kind of a Monday. Yeah, kind of. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was just, you know, long and tedious. Nothing really a lot to complain about. Just, you know, just a day. You know what I mean? Go ahead and trap this little dingus. Ha-ha! Thank you for the stuff. Oh shit, that's a big boy. That's a... Oh gosh, no! Oh gosh, no! Another big boy. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Why are you spinning? That's never a good sign. Gosh. Hey! 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 Look here, little guy. He ate it. I'm an oddball schedule. I am on an oddball schedule. For the most part, works out. Nice. Okay. So you're just like on different days. Do you generally know what sort of schedule you'll be on for the week? Before the start of the week, or is it more of like you find out on Monday or something like that? I'm an oddball too, as you know. Yes, I do know that, but you're my favorite oddball, so there you go. Oh no! I'm dead now. That's nice. Let's check on the progress. It is about third of the way through.
To all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry.
We're sorry. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Deep. Oh, it's sorry.
Sorry. We're sorry.
I need to get a short one of that too.
We're sorry.
I think that'd be nice to get a shorter one.
Sorry.
And I still need to add a bunch of different videos. I've been thinking about several that I think would be kind of cool to have.
I'm deeply sorry.
Sorry. Did you end up playing some games Sunday night? And if so, what'd you play? I'm curious. Obviously, we know I played some MechWarrior, which I liked. What did you think of MechWarrior, by the way? Ah, shit. For the most part, set in stone. I'm pretty adamant about it being altered. Okay. I mean, about it being altered or about it not being altered? Idiot. No! No, he's taking my spoils. All the spoils. They were mine. Fine. Sometimes you gotta threaten somebody to get away. It sucks, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. No, no. MechWarrior is neat. I just wish I had the brain power to play without Unga Bunga mentality. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Raw Dog. You can do it. Nice chill game, Slither. But yeah, I like MechWarrior a lot. I kind of want to start doing it on a little bit more of a regular basis, like either doing like 1 day a week, or because like right now I'm thinking of alternating between. So I was hoping to do 1 week Crusader Kings, 1 week Assassin's Creed, but man, after playing some of Baldur's Gate, or not Baldur's Gate, Oblivion, the Oblivion remaster, I just felt like adding 1 more week. So I think we'll end up doing 1 week Crusader Kings, 1 week Assassin's Creed, and you bitch. Haha, you died. 1 week Assassin's Creed, 1 week Crusader Kings, and then another week Oblivion, and then alternate between those 3. But then the more I think about it too, I'd love to play more MechWarrior because I just love that game so much. Come on, about 2/3 of the way through right now. So I mean, it's not too bad. It's just it sucks that I've got to start it this way. Hey, Deglamon and Fubi, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Hug the Fubi. Hug the Fubi. Go ahead and throw out a hug here. As we wait for the shenanigans that is my horrible decisions. So I was planning to be playing Crusader Kings 3 tonight, as clearly indicated by the title. Unfortunately, Crusader Kings does not like where it's installed. It does not want to run. Hopefully, that is what the actual problem is. So I'm removing it off of my external hard drive and into my my main hard drive, because it's only like 8 gigs. Okay, that's fine. And so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that's all it is. And I believe that that is all it is. And hopefully that will be all it is. If I can say all it is one more time, that would be great. And then I'll actually be able to play the game and actually get into it rather than dealing with Slither.io. But Slither's fine, and it's not anything that's going to be taking up or slowing down the transfer. So, yeah. I think you should incorporate 1 day to MechWarrior. You seem to love it. Yes, I do love it very much. That's why I couldn't cut it as a streamer. I wouldn't cater to anyone and just do whatever I feel. That's all I do, to be honest. Like, I play the games that I play because I want to play them. And the reason why I still want to stick with Assassin's Creed is because I actually like the game. I think it's good. I do think it's irritating. I think it's irritating some of the decisions that they've made, but I think overall it's actually a good game, and you know, so as much as I might be disappointed by the ridiculous decisions that they made, I enjoy the game. I like it. So you should play this game. No, I'm playing this game here, and this is my stream. Dude, I've had that. When I first started, I remember multiple times people would come and be like, you're playing this game? Why are you playing this game? You should be playing, like, Fortnite. You should be playing Call of Duty. You should be playing Battlefield. And I'd always be like, shut the fuck up. Be like, this isn't your stream. This is my stream. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. You're looking for a new streamer.
Jones, put a ticket in and make your name again.
Exactly. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not streaming those games for a reason. I'm streaming these other games. If you want to watch, awesome. I would love for you to be here. If you don't want to be here because you don't like the game, that's okay too. You know? But I don't need you coming in here telling me, yeah, you should switch to this game because this is a better game. Like, okay. Maybe you should consider streaming it if that's your choice, you know? So, exactly. It's your show. If people don't like it, don't watch. Exactly. And that's why, you know, as much as we give people like Frosk, you know, because she was sort of the one who has made she made a huge deal about that, and it led to people not watching. But I think that mentality is actually correct. You know, now granted, if you're throwing out that mentality and you're actively also spitting on your old fan base, yeah, you're gonna deserve to be not watched. But at the same time, like if you're a content producer and you're actually producing something that you like and you want to play and you want to do whatever, people come and tell you, hey, you need to change for X, Y, and Z. You know, unless there's like some legitimately good reasoning behind it, which normally there isn't. It's just like, hey, I think this game's dumb. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to watch. Go watch somebody else. Not the biggest fan of Mech Warrior or even Crusader Kings. I'm here to hang out with you. Aw, thank you, Raw Dog. See, and that's ultimately like what you eventually want to get to that point where you're actually like have a rapport with your viewers and your friends who are watching, you know? So such that people are coming back for you and not necessarily for the game, right? But the game can certainly also help bring people in too, because, you know, people do love certain games and will absolutely go and watch certain streams of those games. Gotta keep my friend of the channel status. Oh, you are absolutely a friend of the channel. You'll never lose that status, Raw Dog. I mean, unless, let's be honest, unless you were to come up and like punch me in the face or something like that, then you might lose that status. I don't see that ever happening. So, not out of the realm of possibility, but yes. I think you get my point. My brother talked up Crusader Kings quite a bit, so I'm curious about it. So, Crusader Kings, if you're not familiar, in fact, I should get back to at least playing Slither. Or you know what? I could just let's pull up Crusader Kings. Crusader Kings, if you're unfamiliar with the franchise, it is a grand strategy game, and I'm not going to necessarily so I'm just going to get this going so at least we can have some background footage. This is of Kid Swisher. I don't know who that is. Gosh, this is low quality. Oh, and it is just low quality. Oh gosh. Maybe we find a different one. I think that's funny that that's like the first video YouTube decides to bring up. Let me try and see if we can find another. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so at least now we've got a little bit of the game set up. And this is supposedly 1080p. There we go. Okay, so Crusader Kings is a grand strategy game that puts you essentially not just in charge of a kingdom, but actually in charge, or basically playing as the king of said kingdom. And there's lots of different... So you're not actually playing the kingdom itself, but you're playing the ruler of that kingdom. And the idea is that you are trying to expand your power, you're trying to expand your territory to make yourself as, you know, to eventually get to the point of emperor, right? And so you'll have all these different things where you could start out as essentially a leader of just a small county. In other cases, you might want to start as the leader of like already an existing empire, and it's all about deciding on sort of what sort of difficulty level you want to deal with and what sort of potential concerns you're going to have to deal with as well, because it's based on historical context. So, like, for instance, if you play as England during the 800s or 900s, you have about a couple of hundred years, in fact, not even, about 100 years of relative peace before you start getting invaded by the Vikings in, you know, the late 1000s. I think that's the right time frame. But you get my point, is that they eventually get invaded, and now you're starting to deal with all the, not only to the different kingdoms, but also now you got Viking invaders as well. And you're trying to deal with, how are you producing an heir? Is your character married or not? Are they going to actually produce an heir? Is this heir actually going to be the one in control of everything? Or are they going to eventually end up getting split? Also, if you have multiple children, how does that actually work? Your main heir is the one that when your character dies, you end up taking control of your main heir, and then your siblings can become sort of like vassal states for the main heir, but they can also like rise up against the main heir. So it's really interesting. And it's, like I say, it's very much a grand strategy game, but in a slightly different perspective. You're not just in control of the country, you're in control of the king. As you can see, he's right now this guy is like moving his armies around a little bit to reset things up. I don't know if he's trying to go into war or not. But yeah. So I probably didn't explain that very well. There we go. Everything's been moved over successfully. Huzzah. Let's actually try and launch the game now. It being a grand strategy is why I never got into it. Endless Legend was the only one that pulled me. I like Endless Legend a lot. I think it's a really cool game. It's very, very similar to Civ. Crusader Kings is not so much Civ. Crusader Kings is somewhat different. In many ways, there's a lot more depth to it, but it also feels sometimes less confusing than the way Civ works. Okay, let me go ahead and launch the game, and let's see if it's actually going to work this time. And then if it does, we'll turn off the music. So, Crusader Kings, let's launch it. Hey, thank you so much for being here, Deg. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the lurk, and hopefully I'll catch you around next time. Well, let's launch the game. Let's see if that actually works. Shit, it's doing the same damn thing. Damn it. I'm just gonna leave that be for right now, and I'm gonna see if there's some sort of like explanation as to why it's doing that. How much channel points does it cost to shave Daglamans? You're gonna have to ask him that, because I don't know. Let me look up the issue. Because right now it's just sitting at a black screen with progress bar wheel like it's not responding. Black screen on startup, so people have dealt with. If you encounter a black screen on startup while playing Crusader Kings, try the following. Launch the game from the installer folder. Why the hell would I need to do that? Update your graphics driver. I believe I did that recently. Allow Crusader through Windows Defender. What? Why would that be the issue? I'm posted here for a problem that I had in the past weeks. I launched the game and can play normally for approximately 30 minutes. Screen goes black and CK3 Discord, etc. I keep running in the background, like if there was no connection with the PC or screen. The only thing I can do is just switch the PC off. And dude, that's different. That is different. When the game released, everything was working good, but now every time I play, the game freezes, and then a strange game screen. That's not it either. It won't launch. Oh, there. So it's just being stupid. Okay. Okay. So it's just being stupid, and I hate it. Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, let me make sure. Let me pull up the game scene, make sure I'm getting the game feed correctly. Okay, so this is right now where I'm at, where I'm sitting. I don't know why. Some progress. Okay, okay. For whatever reason, I thought there was some music. There is not. Okay, that's okay. So fun. I'm going to have to remember to start this, come and start this really before the stream starts. Because if I don't, it's just not going to work. Which sucks. Hopefully we can get it to work a little better now. It's an 8 GB game. Why would it be taking this long to initialize? Is this really going to be what my stream, the first, if this is how the first stream is going to go, I'm not treating this as the first damn stream. Oh my gosh. That sucks, man. That really sucks. I'm not happy about that. Because Steam download client, I don't know. Yeah, I launched a $5 game. I wish. I'm pretty sure I got it for like 10 bucks because it was on sale. Because, you know, Paradox loves putting their games on sale regularly. My gosh, I've not seen it take this forever. Game decompresses the first time you boot it up after a fresh restart of your computer. It should be faster every load. So either buy an SSD. Fuck you and you're buying an SSD for an 8 gig game. That should not be your freaking answer. I don't care about having. I don't mind having smaller loading screens. I just don't like it when. I hate that. I fucking hate that so much. That's bullshit. Yeah, the game's already done as much ACD optimization as possible. No, fuck off. Don't lie to me. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Fuck you. I think I got it on Humble Choice. Oh, really? I didn't know you have it. That's cool. Yeah, I used an SSD like 2 minutes loading at best. Yeah, even then, dude, a game, dude, this game is like, again, let's take a look at the actual, take a look at the size of the game, shall we? The size of the game, properties, install files. It's 14 gigabytes. 14 gigabytes. Do not tell me I need an SSD. No SSD is going to get me, or should give me a better option than that. That's bullshit. It's not even doing anything. It'd be one thing if the game was 150 gigabytes. That would make 100% sense. Yeah, you need an SSD for that. I wonder if the process needs to be killed and no, it's not. That's the problem. Is that from what I've seen, like everybody says the same thing. Yeah, it needs some sort of major initialization for the game. I'm sorry, that's just poor optimization at that point. You cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot believe you for a second if you're telling me that I need an SSD for a 14 gigabyte game. Xbox 360 titles were 14 gigabytes and I didn't need a freaking SSD. Are you kidding me right now? I wonder if the process needs to be killed. No, it's not. It's really not. Meow Poo M streaming now, Fuber. Oh, okay. Like CK2 was the peak for the franchise. I believe my brother was saying 3 took a step back. Really? I did not. I've heard like I've heard some a lot of good things and I've heard some bad things as well. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it. I like CK2 a lot, and I played some of that on stream. But this is actually really obnoxious. Like, Stellaris was never like this. Neither was Crusader Kings 2. And visually speaking, and any of the other stuff does not justify this type of initialization for the game. Well, music is playing, so I'm hoping that's a step in the right direction. Yeah, I'm sorry. These models... Oh my gosh. Okay. Do my settings, please. First things first. Audio. Could you not be blowing my damn ears out, please? Thank you, jackass. Oh my gosh. I'm salty right now. I am so salty. 'Cause I thought it was just the external. It is not. It is the bullshit that is just Paradox. And I'm sorry, I love their games, but man, sometimes their games are just so full of shit. Crusader Kings is a deep strategy game of dynasties and intrigue. If you're new to the world of Crusader Kings, we strongly recommend you play the tutorial. I'm not new. I'm actually somewhat familiar. So we'll do maybe later. Go back here. Oh, interesting. Very interesting that the these are the Vikings. Okay. Well, we're hearing some naughty swearing as the salt is for sure present. Yes, correct. Oh man. I want the game to be good. I really do. But I'm going to complain and bitch and moan if they're gonna do stupid things. And why does it just feel so loud? Okay, it's calmed down a little. So, what do I do here? So I think these are the Vikings, the struggle for Iberia. Okay, so this is, clearly have the Portuguese and the Spanish versus what I can only assume are the Moor invaders. It's really interesting that, and then there's a create your own. Okay. But it's really interesting that they have all these different setups here. These are the French and Germans, Carlingtons. After the passing of Louis the Pious, the once great Carlington Empire has divided into the 3 separate kingdoms of East, West, and Middle Francia. Since then, these realms have only splintered further as wars, rebellions, and inheritance variously cause instability and fragmentation. Are any of the Carlings strong enough to reunite their empire? Or will their family squabbles leave them vulnerable to exploitation by opportunists? Is King Louis, Kingdom of Italy. Charles the Bald, yes, I'm aware of him. And King Lothair. Well, Anjou. So, okay, this looks like you're starting out as a child. So what's going to happen is somebody's either he is going to have a regent in charge of him during his time, or he's going to have to, or essentially he's just in somebody's court and hopefully he'll get a position. I don't know. Jarl Haston. Through cunning and courage, Jarl Haston has become a rich man after leading a lucrative raid through the Mediterranean together with Bjorn Ironside. Haston has settled in Brittany. The Franks have coffers ready for picking, and a mighty Viking warrior makes a great ally in times of political turmoil. Fortune does not come without enemies, however. Will Hastings' greed ever get the better of him, or will his dynasty prosper under your guidance? I think we'll take this as well, we'll see how this goes. It's been a while since I've actually played Crusader Kings 2, so this will be, I don't know what the difference is. So we'll start with this guy. See, that's better. Gives me a progress bar. Load 100% super quick. See what I mean? There's no need for it to take like an hour. Okay, maybe not an hour, but you know, like 20 minutes for it to initialize. Okay, so where are we? This is our kingdom right here. We've got essentially 3 counties. We've got 1 castle. And I assume it's a port because, yes, that is, yep. There's our castle holding of Montague. Got the barony of Talmont. There's really no holding there. Okay. To the north of us, we've got these guys. King Salomon. So we've landed in Brittany and we've taken over here. So here's the Kingdom of Brittany. This is King Salomon Mab. Oh, he does not like me at all. Asteru's evil, modified by doctrines. Okay. Zealous. Okay. He's illustrious. Personal diplomacy. Lustful. Also ambitious. Veteran adventurer. I think that's talking about my character, not necessarily his. I think it's just showing the reason why he doesn't like me. Okay. Anywho, let's actually take a look at our land. So this is my guy right here. Count Heston of Montague. He's 52. He's got decent health, good health. Your humors are balanced. Sources: whole of body, healthy, and iron constitution. Dynasty head of your dynasty. You are the dynasty head of the dynasty Hastons, in addition to being the house head of House Haston. Founder of the dynasty, and he's hetero, which means he can produce an heir and whatnot. This is his wife, Countess Vagdis of Montague. She's located in Montague. She does seem to like me, so that's good. That's a good start. Not a crazy good start. She's only plus 37, so that's nice. This is our child, who when I die, this is most likely, if he survives, will be the person that will be taking over. He likes me a lot. Your player, heir, and son. Okay. Yep, he likes me because I'm his father. Ancestral worship, Confederate partition. Same dynasty, illustrious, personal, blah, blah, blah. Veteran adventure. Why does nobody like him for that? That's weird. View kills, which he shouldn't. Oh, he has kills already. Okay, so we killed Duke Ramnulf of Antiqueen. Okay. Killed Duke Robert the Strong of Anjou. Killed, Alsaga of Oranus. Interesting. And he killed this guy, Ahayad Banu Danis. It's killed during a raid in June 8th, 855 at age 21. Oh, okay. Fascinating to have just like a instantaneous takedown of somebody. How is this? Okay, so we've got 255. We've got 1.9 gold. Not a lot. Oh, is that the tax? Okay, hold on. I see. I have 500 gold. Got a bunch of prestige. That's cool. Got some piety too, and we seem to be getting we got 1 full 1 per month. That's only half a prestige per month. 1.7 per month. Nice. Aspiring ruler, legitimacy level 4, count rank. Requires at least 60 legitimacy. Short reign. Okay. I'll have to look to see what I need to do to increase that. Dread, natural dread. Sort of crown, blah, blah, monthly exchange. Interesting. My military strength is 3,825. Very nice. So let's see. Okay, so we've got 1 friend. Jarl Bjorn Ironside of Upland. Where is he? Where are you at, sir? No, I was wanting to. Gosh. I remember some of the issues. Ah, so that's where he is. And his firstborn is his current heir. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Just checking on the streams quickly. Got a lot of different options here. West Frankia. Right here right on the corner of this guy, so that's gonna be fun. Current situation, you have 6 unread messages. Oh gosh. So he's lustful, that's lovely. That means he will have plus 25%. Seduce phase length, 10 days faster per scheme phase. Oh, interesting. Opinion of lustful characters, whereas opinion of chase characters are -10. He is ambitious. Okay. That means he does gain stress quite a bit, though. He gets +1 to diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue. Nice, 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 nice. Greedy. -2 diplomacy. But you get some, an increase of 5% for your income. Brilliant strategist. Nice. Okay. Whole of body. Cool. Overseer. Okay. Very nice. Viking. Veteran adventurer. Martial per level. Okay, that's cool. That's neat. Prowess per level of fame. Nice, okay. And then men-at-arms maintenance -50% gold. That's nice. General opinion -10%. That's lovely. Ignore negative culture opinion. Yes, okay. No negative opinion of other cultures. Yes. Opinion of veteran adventurers +20. Opinion of follower characters +20. Aston has previously led a life of bravery and action as an adventurer and proven his worth by working his way up from such humble beginnings. That's cool. And then he's quick. Okay. I assume that means he quick in terms of like learning ability. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see. Got some courtiers here. Okay, nice. We don't have any subjects, and that's fine. So, let's see what we have here. Crusader Kings 3 has many concepts and terms that you can learn about. If you find yourself wondering about a game concept, you can open the encyclopedia, follow the highlighted UI, and see blah, blah, blah. Okay, thank you. This one, no lifestyle chosen. You have no lifestyle. By choosing a lifestyle focus, you will get an immediate bonus and also unlock perks over time. Now, we could do a couple things here. He already has a whole bunch of stuff here. He's 12 of 17 perks for the martial. Focus on control of your realm, honorable conduct, and the strategists that will win your wars. Because of your martial education, you gain 40% more experience in this lifestyle. It's kind of his go-to. He also has some here in learning. Focus on learning all that you can. The realm of knowledge and divinity lie within your grasp, as well as the secrets of life itself. I assume we can change this. We're gonna do this. Now, what is this actually? Okay, focus on... Yeah, we already saw that, so no current focus. We could do different things. So we can choose between Scholar, Theologian, or Whole of Body. which he has the whole of body perk, I believe. So what we could do, and the next perk is 3 years. You can only change every 5 years. And understanding of life beyond the vantages of the world upon the body. Blah blah blah. Cancel that. Initiate hostile scheme success. Ooh. Get some nice bonuses for schemes. That's cool. Development growth also plus 50%. That's fair. You need to select. Yeah. So I'm gonna go scholarship focus for right now. Do that. Go ahead and exit out. And I'm not paused. I am paused. Good. Okay, empty council positions. So we have some empty council positions. We have the Jarl, which is, for whatever reason, the Countess. We have Gita. A realm priest is a counselor in charge of the religious and spiritual affairs and faith and theocratic doctrine. Unlike their lay clergy equivalent, court chaplains, realm priests automatically lease all temple holdings in a ruler's domain and also receive a portion of taxes and levies from the vassal realm priests. Realm priests provide their liege with levies and taxes if they have a positive opinion of them. The higher the opinion of their liege, the more they will provide. The realm priests with a low opinion of their liege will not provide them with taxes. Yep. Okay, Chancellor. Who shall we select? I'm trying to remember what you need for... yeah. Diplomacy skills. I don't have any characters that... shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that is very unfortunate. You have 6 unread messages. There we go. You're not employing any personal physician. For positions. You can appoint new core positions by clicking one of the empty portraits and vacant a character with a high aptitude for the position will give you a greater bonus. Yeah, I understand. I get that. Terrible. Lovely. Caravan Master. Wherein I think I have to like hire out. Essentially, you're not endorsed by. Well, shit. So what does she actually want? Unreformed. Unreformed. Prevents tribal rulers from changing government type. Grants the unreformed pagan combat advantage. Non-pagan faiths with the syncretic folk traditions tenet are considered hostile instead of evil. Mutual plus 30 bonuses with faiths that have syncretic folk traditions. Rulers have a conquest Cassius Belli against neighboring rulers. Allows the raiding of foreign countries for loot. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, so she doesn't like... Hold on. For crying out loud, let me... It's because I'm unreformed? Or she is unreformed? Understand. Start to sway. Yeah, we can start doing that. I started a sway scheme against her. Hopefully means I can make her not quite as pissy with me. Short range, so that's something. Personal diplomacy plus 2, also lustful. That's lovely. She doesn't like me because I'm a veteran of okay. Stress level. Barbershop. Kills. Memories of the character. Charles II and I become rivals. That's lovely. Count Eludes of Anjou and I have become rivals. I've become friends with Jarl Bjorn of Upland. Okay, that's it. That's all of his memories. Lifestyle focus, blah, blah, blah. Open inventory. I don't think I have anything, do I? I do not. And then the next question is... Unreformed Norse faith. So what does that actually mean? Doctrines, religion. Your faith has a number of doctrines. These doctrines set rules for the members of the faith and govern many things, such as gender, successions available, or what characters can hold temple holdings. Tenet at the top of your special doctrines that give bonuses or options for your character, like the ability to meditate, participate in holy wars, blah, blah, blah. All faiths have favor, which waxes and wanes over time depending on the number of adherents of the faith, how holy wars are going, and more. Favor represents how fanatical most members of the faith are feeling currently, including the many unwashed peasants across the world. When your faith's favor is high, it is easier to convert counties using convert faith in county to your faith, and countless of the faith resist conversion to other faiths. When favor is low, fervor, not favor. However, rulers might decide to abandon their current faith.
Really screwed the pooch on this one.
Indeed.
Vegeta's really giving us a pounding.
I'm coming, Zarbon. Quick, grab my balls.
How you doing, Faison? Hope you're doing all right. What you been up to, man? Family members and vassals who have high opinion of you are likely to join your new faith. Blah blah blah. Okay, understand. Thank you. Okay. I don't know what view I'm in right now, but I don't like it. I think it's the faith view right now. Ancestral worship, human sacrifice. Oh, that's nice. And warmonger. This might not go so well. So what was her faith? My courtiers. Her guest, an outstanding fighter. I am absolutely going to... I see. He's a decent backup marshal. Holy crap, he would probably be the best marshal here. Little whacked out today, I don't know why. We all have those days, Faison. We all have those days, so I understand. But I hope overall it was good, despite being whacked out today. I know the feeling, though. How's your night going, by the way? You're a good steward, even though he doesn't really like me. This is my wife. She's already here. Her learning is terrible. That's fine. But she's got good diplomacy. What is her religion? She's also unreformed. Wait, so then why does she not like me? I'm very confused. Also lustful, veteran adventurer. You could declare wars. I don't want to. You can station men-at-arms regiments. You're not endorsed. You're not employing a personal position. I need to do that. You can designate a guardian for your son and heir, Ragnarok Hastings, person 9. Few champions. Okay. So I think this... Yes, we shall pay him some gold to Colbane, and he'll be my champion. Use a hook. You don't have an available hook. That's fine. Well, I should just recruit him. He has joined your court. Colbane has gained 50 opinion of you. Huzzah. Minus 1.2 per year. He's grateful. Allow Colbane to be a champion. Yes, I will absolutely allow. And then let me go back to here. No. I don't need to raise my armies quite yet. Let's go back to the realm. Military council. Thank you. Oh. Action. It's okay. Decisions. No, not quite yet. Activities. Not quite yet. How did I get to that screen where... Okay, hold on. Let's go back to here. Courtier. Hey, Green Poo, can Fubi ask a question? Please, ask away. How do I add you to... No. That's the council. Courtiers. There we go. Okay, so I would like to invite him. Because he has good stewardship, so I will make him my steward. How many hooks for him? Huzzah. So, for the steward, we're going to go with this guy. There we go. To be green poo or not to be green poo, that is the question. That is the question. I don't know what green poo... Are you... Okay. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but, okay. That's a good question, though. It is a very good question. That's some decent diplomacy. She also has some decent diplomacy, but she also hates me. He's my courtier. We're gonna invite this guy simply because he's got the High Marshal, so he will be a good marshal guy. Sort by hostage. That's nice. Sort by guest. That's better. So, who's got the best? My wife, but I prefer not to make her. I prefer not to double up on positions. As the court of Montague, I need brave champions to defend the realm and conquer new lands. I will send out a herald to let my subjects know I am in search of a skilled warrior. At least 3 able-bodied men with 12 or more prowess will arrive as guests of the court within the coming months. Invite champions will be unavailable for 10 years. It'll cost me some prestige. Oh, I have plenty. See, she's not going to be happy when I fire her, but she also doesn't like me anyway, so I don't know if I really care. Back to my guests quickly. Is there anybody else? Terrible. Caravan Master. Ooh. I think he would like that. It's average. Poor. Okay, he would be good here as Master of the Hunt. Very. I'm glad that they actually give you these aptitudes now. That's something that they never really gave. So that's actually kind of cool. I'm going to give him the Master of the Hunt. Choose to revoke this position. It will cost you 200 prestige. Colon loses 30 opinion of you for 10 years. Lovely. Okay. Antiquarian. Effects on Liege. Artifact decay reduction minus 7% to 35%. Enables you to reforge artifacts. Unlocks the commission artifact decision. Protects artifacts during sieges. That's cool. Okay. Revoking this court. Yeah. Effect of Antiquarian. Stewardship +2. Nice. Really? Interesting. Okay. We are going to search for a physician here. A well-functioning country requires the work of many hands. I shall dispatch my servants far and wide to find suitable candidates for the empty positions in my court. Specifically that one. We'll receive 2 suitable candidates from which to choose from for the selected court position. Perfect. Wunderbar. You could declare... I don't want to declare wars. Cassius Bellia, multiple rulers. Yes, that's nice. Restarted the scheme with her. So hopefully we can, in fact, get her not be as whiny. Yeah, I need to get a better chancellor, but right now I'm not sure. Damn it. Remember there used to be a way to like search. Well, okay, not used to be. In Crusader Kings 1, you could actually search the land for a bunch of different things. Okay. And that's fine. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and hit play. We'll start to let time go. Okay. Court decision. This world is full of dangers, even in a court. Even to a court and his courtiers, count and his courtiers, sorry. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. Now they have assembled a few options to choose from. He is widely known. His aptitude is excellent, nice. His aptitude is good. He gains opinion for 5 years. That's Striker. That's Thabit. Steerkar, sorry. And there's Yossi. Oh, he's a godless pagan. That's nice. Nice. I like it. Intrigue, factions. Back to my military. Where are my champions? No, I don't need... That's my armies. Yep, my soldiers. My champions. Very nice. Spouse, the guard. I'm a little confused as to why my wife wants to present a grand gift to me in the courtyard. I soon understand, however, as Countess Vigdis orders a group of soldiers into line, a complete regiment raised from my own lands, ready to serve you. This is a gift. This will serve my personal guard. I think we'll do this. There we go. Hey, Spiniest Thor, how's your night going? Ah, the only almost as amoral as RimWorld, right? It's a great game. I mean, I like it so far. This is actually my first time playing it, so we'll see what happens. Oh, shit's happening. Oh, shit's happening. Hold on. Pause, please. What's happening? A walk through Montague reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this once thriving metropolis. Everywhere one goes, one cannot escape the ceaseless noise of hacking and coughing from the infected. Congealed blood stained their clothes deep crimson. Already people are calling this affliction romantic plague, and it's happening on my own doorstep. While numbers remain low, it is only a matter of time until it spreads further. We summon the physician! Haha! So I'm still paused. So here's the plague. Plagues are disease outbreaks that spread across the map, affecting both characters and holdings. When a plague is present in the area, affected baronies have an infection rate that governs how severe the impact is. This can be found in the bottom right, blah, 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 blah. Nope. To continue, open the Plagues panel. The plague views can be found in the bottom right. Okay. Plagues. Very nice. Romantic plagues. So the romantic plague outbreak began in Santon on February 21st, 1867. Fatalities 0 so far, so that's good. Consumption, barony and county modifiers, development decline minus... Oh gosh, ew. You bastards. You bastards. That's just lovely. I mean, in RimWorld, you can enslave, sell drugs, harvest organs. But in this game, you can cook your own children. Yeah, you can. This is true. It's very, very true. It's sad, but true. Oh, man. Thankfully, we got at least a port here. Each plague on the map is broken down into sections, blah, 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 around blah, 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 blah. The world informs you of plagues in the rest of the world, blah, blah, blah. Great. Within this panel, relevant information is stored for each plague. It tracks what severity the plague is, minor, major, or apocalyptic, when and where it began, so how many characters has it killed, and both character and location modifiers for baronies and counties. View the plague button will take you further into the detail. That one. There we go. This panel includes information on the infection rate of each barony impacted by the plague. The infection rate will progress towards its maximum value at different rates depending on the intensity of the plague and can be mitigated with plague resistance. How you manage and deal with the plagues will govern not only how your realm recovers and subsequently prospers, but also how much legitimacy you will lose as a ruler. Next, plague resistance. When dealing with plagues, you have a few options to restrict their progress across your land. A major governing factor is, for this is plague resistance. The higher the resistance of your baronies and counties, the better you can hold off. Oh, plagues panel. Okay, you're going to show me again. As plague resistance increases, the infection rate, blah, blah, blah. While it's unlikely that you will be able to fully stamp out the large plague just from taking measures like these, reducing infection rate will help. I know. So how exactly do I see the plague? Plague resistance 35. I see. Chancellor or Spy Master. I don't think you can marry your sister in Vanilla RimWorld, but I think that's a DLC. I don't know. I wonder about that. I know you can in this game. You can certainly have different religions and different rules for things, so yeah. Enter seclusion. A great and deadly plague is upon the horizon, and though many will die, I can allow myself or my loved ones to be counted among the dead. We must retreat to the outskirts of the capital in seclusion, safe from the miasma of plague and disease. Make yourself and your close family more resistant to the plague. Maybe we increase the plague resistance to the cap. I think it would be better to do that, if anything. Yeah, we isolate the capital. We isolate the capital with the plague looming over our capital. There is only one possible measure to remedy it. Reinforce the walls, close the gates, and throw the keys. We'll do that. You will lose 20 prestige. Gains isolate capital for 15 years. I mean, that seems like a long time. Isolate capital will be unavailable for 12 months. Isolate the capital. Unavailable until date April. So basically for like a year. Yeah, I know. Okay. Do I have any other courtiers? I have this guy as a guest. He would be a decent chancellor. Oh, dude, this would be way better. I might swap him out. I might get rid of her and swap him out. But I'm definitely getting him. Join me, good sir. What's up? He's a spineless ravener. Oh, that's nice. Unmarried, located in Montague. And I need a spy master who's unassigned. Marshal and champion. Cool. Master of the hunt and champion. Steward and champion. Oh, gosh. All these people who are champions. That's nice. He's got poor intrigue. Yoshi's got excellent learning. Holy crap. Yonar, he's also has got good learning. Oh my gosh, he's got. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and close these. We're gonna set this back to going again. And what's this? Romantic plague, early prevention. The dim flickering light of Yossi's infirmary illustrates the scene as the physician lays out a plan of attack. Those afflicted by the romantic plague are racked with a blood cough like I've never seen before. My recommendation as a professional is that we take a light approach to prevent the spread. After all, we do not wish to hurt the economy. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of this plague is mine to take. Desperate measures are required. The best action is inaction. I think we go this one. You opt for the safe treatment. Go, we do that. It would seem the moderate approach has proven successful. With a slow and spread of the disease symptoms among the commoners, though the impact is quite minimal, it should at least grant more time to work on more permanent solutions. Wonderful. Now, what the hell is this? Tooltip modes. Tooltips control how you can access highlighted texts and information. With this mode, you can unlock and play. Okay. If you're an experienced player or just prefer not to have your tooltips lock automatically, we recommend you trying out action lock, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, they don't like the fact that I have a empty spy master. Oh no! Somebody has died. My guest. Enar. Oh no, he hasn't died. He's just fallen ill. That's unfortunate. Your courtiers. Is there not a way to invite more guests? I also wonder if there's a way to ask him to leave. Oh, look at this. I can arrange marriage, I can sway, I can send gift, imprison, murder, grant titles, dismiss. Ooh, 1 death so far. Oh no! Grave news reaches me. My wife, Vigdris, has fallen ill with consumption. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside. Yet all is not lost. Vigdris might survive, should luck be on her side. Only the Norns know her fate. The physician wants to know how my wife should be treated. Be cautious. Do no more than what is necessary. Safe treatment might lessen the symptoms temporarily and has few risks. This time has come for drastic measures. Risky treatment may have great outcomes, but could also lead to worsened symptoms or permanent injuries. There will be no treatment, and then the choice is up to the wife. I think we'll do this one. We'll be cautious. Do no more than what is necessary. We'll take the safe treatment. I don't know. Okay. Champion has arrived. Scully heeded my summons and has arrived at court as my guest. Very nice. Okay. In that case, let's take a look at Scully. Scully has an 8. That actually works out very well. So now I can assign him, Mr. Scully. Oh, no. Sorry. I need to actually invite him properly to the court. We'll do this. Recruit him. Thank you. There's Scully. He's decided to opt in, and then we'll go ahead and assign him as my spy master. There we go. Bachelorhood. More leeches then. Exactly, right? That was the solution to everything back then, right? Just more leashes. She's gone down a little bit. Wait. Number of weak hooks. Number of strong hooks. Okay, why is that a hook that I hold? Why is he a hook that I hold? Yeah, I know. Secret's known to me. Why is he a hook? Weird. Well, crap baskets. She's not swayed. Reset sways accumulated success scheme, success chance, success advantage, success. You will make another attempt. Countermeasure focuses. KRS. Oh. Bounty of Whispers. Redouble the guards. No. Is she sick as well? She is. She's got consumption. That's unfortunate. She said swayed. Yeah, I get it. I get it. "22 dead. Lead to gold. The transmutation of lead to gold has long been the dream of alchemists all over the world. Though many have attempted such a feat, nobody is known to have succeeded. Despite this, I have come across some notes written in the margins of a book about plants. They claim that one can create golden rain by boiling lead sugar in filtered solution of seaweed ash. Could such a thing be possible? Nothing else is worth investigating. I might gain a learning lifestyle perk. You gain logical thinking for 5 years. You gain 63 stress because you are greedy and ambitious. Gain 100 prestige. We'll do this one. Oh my. The first region I need to obtain is lead sugar, an ingredient that is used to sweeten wines. I could find a supplier to import what I need, though it would be expensive. Alternatively, I can cheaply manufacture my own by burning metallic lead and dissolving the ashes in vinegar. One must spend the money. How can I learn if other people will do all the work? On second thought, this is a bad idea. Possible outcomes. You create the lead sugar without incident. You gain 100% learning lifestyle experience. Or lead flumes give you a headache. You gain chronic headaches for 20 years. Oh my gosh. That's high risk, high reward. Let's do it. You created the lead sugar without incident. Yes. Obtain lead sugar. You gain 100 lifestyle points. I will gladly take that. The second region I need to obtain is seaweed. A lot of seaweed. 100 drams, shredded and then dried, where I can get such a substantial amount. I will import the various. Demand seaweed tax from my subjects. I can just use my lead to sweeten the wine instead. I'll gain gold and prestige. You'll spend some. Yeah. We can do that. I don't mind. We got plenty of prestige. Do that. Very interesting that I can't see their plague resistance. It's interesting. Okay, so advice and culture. Every character and county belongs to a culture. Your current ruler is part of a Norse culture, which is shown in the bottom left. Okay. Culture is defined by ethos, cultural pillars, and traditions. Each determines various benefits and penalties to all members of the culture. Ethos describes the core values of the culture. It is the main determiner of what traditions are available to a culture. The ethos of your culture, the Norse, is bellicose. Cultural pillars reflect the origins of a culture and also cannot be changed. They have a strong impact on cultural acceptance for other cultures, but otherwise are lesser important than the ethos. Traditions of a culture are more flexible, but can be incredibly important to culture. Unlike the ethos and pillars, traditions can be changed by the cultural head, which is your next topic. Okay. The culture head is the ruler of the culture with the latest realm. Jarl Bjorn of Upland is the culture head of your culture. Culture head can establish new traditions for their culture. They also play an important part in the technological and societal development of their culture, which we'll look at now. culture determines which innovations you have access to, shown in the innovations tab. Okay, that's kind of cool. Innovations are inventions and adaptations a culture can discover over time. Innovations give new bonuses, buildings, and men-at-arms for all members of the culture. Innovations are grouped into eras, so most innovations are simply not available in the early parts of the game. Your culture is currently in the tribal era. Innovations are usually discovered very slowly. However, the cultural head can also make a cultural discovery and innovation faster by choosing it as the culture's fascination, which Mott's seems to be. When you are the culture head, you can click on the innovation and set it as a new fascination. Cultures also discover innovations faster if they are already discovered by neighboring cultures. Okay. At last, I have... I don't know if I can actually close this down. No, we're not going to end... I'm not going to end it quite yet. I want to see the plague start to wane before I actually end it. Okay, here we go. At last, I have the necessary reagents to produce the golden rain. The lead sugar is safely stored in waterproof casks. The cords of dried seaweed are stacked in the furnace, ready to burn. Will this be my magnum opus? Oh, that's funny. What am I doing? This is stupid. It's funny. You gain 100 learning lifestyle experience, and you gain logical thinking for 10 years. What does this one do? Manage to create your golden rain. Wealth and glory are yours. You gain 1 lifestyle perk. Formula does not work. But what did you create instead? 50 lifestyle experience. Yeah, screw it. I want to do the experiment. Lead to gold. After burning the seaweed and mixing it with water, I was left with an alarming amount of disgusting brown sludge. Unsure of what to do at this point, I mixed the lead sugar into the solution, but no observable change occurred. Unfortunately, the only thing I can think of for my experiment is to use it as fertilizer. I guess the crops will grow well this year. You gain 100% learning lifestyle experience. Kind of gains rich fertilizer for 3 years. Ooh, that's cool. So, what changed? Consumption. My poor son. No! Not Ragnar. Grave news reaches me. My son and heir, Ragnar, has fallen ill with consumption. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by his bedside. Yet, all is not lost. Ragnar might survive, and should luck be on his side, only the Norns knows fate. The physician wants to know how my son should be treated. We shall take a more cautious approach. Gained reduced disease symptoms for 5 years. Very nice, very nice. Personal physician's knowledge increases. You gain 10 trait experience from the physician's trait. That's cool. Look at that. Look at that, a nice little plague outbreak right there. It is very interesting. Also, I am curious. Nice, no drop frames tonight. That's fantastic. Okay, fervor's at 51%. That's kind of cool. Clicked a few other faiths. No, that's it. That's it. Okay. So I can construct a building. The question is, what do we construct? Helmet. So I think that is there. That is there. Norse culture does not have mots, and that's the reason why I can't. Okay, that makes sense. What do we do here? Reduce cost for hosting feasts in the holding. Tax plus 50 per month. Nice. Cattle pastures, a significant portion of the province is dedicated to animal husbandry and use. That's cool. Hunting grounds. That increases levies and whatnot. That's very nice. I think what we shall do is we shall build some farms. So that we can get some more food production going. And then that, like I said, that also decreases our need for feasts, so that's good. He has gained... It's okay. Don't have any vassals. Laws. Consumption, little by little. A crimson stain so stark against the pale cloth. I stare at it in disbelief. Disbelief. Suppressing another cough. Did it? Did I? I wipe my fingers against my lips, my hand trembling as I pull it back. I can feel the warm wetness, but I dread to look. I'm afraid you have contracted consumption, my lord. We'll treat you immediately. No, do no more than what is necessary. Josie decided that the best course of treatment would be some rest. He surrounded me in soft pillows and gently tucked me in under my layers of blankets before he left my chambers. Josie pulled my curtains shut. It was noon. Some extra sleep did nothing to improve my state. In truth, I think I feel worse. Go away, I want to rest. Gain worsened disease symptoms. Oh, that's lovely. Well, we're all sick. That's nice. Have the plague. Romantic plague, if you will. How's she doing? She's got reduced symptoms. That's good. What's happened? Hold on. Pause, pause, pause. Something's happened. Your counselor, Magnus, died of consumption. No! Oh, no! Somebody of actual note and value has died. That is truly sad. He's my spy master. I would prefer not to. I don't think, he's not any better. Let's see what guests I have. Oh, he thinks I'm evil. That's lovely. No, I need to actually get somebody else. Who? Oh gosh, not him. We're all sick. That's nice. He's even sick. That's nice. Hey! Wait, what? She was swayed. Gained 25 opinion of you. Reset sway accumulated. Scheme success. Blah, 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 blah. You continue her efforts. So she will be less of a dingus. That's good. I kind of wish there was a way to invite more people to my guests, to be guests. Can station a men-at-arms regent. Oh, you're light footman. Okay. Oh, that will increase the amount of cost they're going to cost me. What happens if I station them here? Okay, so they're going to do additional damage and additional defense. Can I station you as well here? Or can... Oh, see, I can only have one at a time. And that's fine. Fortunately, I don't have a holding there. Well, there's nothing more to be done other than continuing the situation, if you will. I understand. Finally, the plague has left the realm. We must take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos it has left in its wake. We now emerge from the wreckage of the old world, and the time has come to consider the new. We must spare no expense to rebuild. You lose 8 gold. Every county which has been infected in the last 10 years gains disease recovery for 5 years. We shall do this one. Okay, so the romantic plague is gone. Ah, would you look at that? Okay, so it has fallen off. That is very, very nice. Okay, that's good. Now, we're still sick, and that's okay. How's poor little Ragnar? His gray hair because reasons? Okay. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's just some bizarreness, but okay. Oh, and I did not see the bot here on Twitch, but that's fine. Oh, it's because she was previously swayed. There we go. He's become my ward. Therefore, I shall be in charge of his, whatchamacallits. Yes, I'm working on that right now. Could declare war on Count Olaf. You have one or more Cassius Belli on Count Olaf. Where is Count Olaf? Is he here? That's King Alan. Who's this Count Olaf of which you speak? Where is he? I would like to just see where he is, thank you. Oh, he's Leon. Okay. He'll unfortunately will kick my ass, which is not what I need right this second. That is still building. Well, we'll go ahead and... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn it, we lost our marshal. Learning perk available. I can unlock that. Let's get that in the meantime. What do? We do scientific, cultural, fascination, progress. I can't work towards that. Your wards get additional skills and become your friends. Okay, we'll do that. Who's the one more? Oh, educate child. I see. Oh, maybe that's what she wants. She wants to... She wants me to be able to... There we go. Cancel. Master of the Hunt. Vacated. Count is no longer Master of the Hunt. No. Is everyone just dying? He died. That's nice. This is a great playthrough so far. How is he doing? He's doing good. That's awesome. Okay. She survived. Does not endorse me. That is fine. Where was the decisions? No. Gosh. Where was the decision? There we go. There's the decisions. Have the realm, embrace local traditions, convert yourself and all your Norse vassals to the culture. No, we're gonna go the other. Convert local culture. That's what we need. Convert the culture to your... Convert to the culture of your captain. Cost 1,000. But I'm already... you adopt the French culture. No. We're not doing that. Sure, we do that. Confirm, please. I can't do that yet for another 10 years, which seems kind of odd. Either of these. Activities. I have a contagious and deadly disease. I have a contagious and deadly disease for both of these. That's nice. And this is all... Oh, this only shows it for once. So that's good. Pilgrimage. I can't do any of these. So I need to essentially become not sick. Cannot have access to the royal court. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, then, you poor guy. Malnourished. Do stress symptoms. That's good. Even though he's got a spotchy head of hair. What's he feeling? He's also reduced disease symptoms. That's good. I have worsening disease system. Mild epidemic prevention. The character's physician recently prescribed some moderate measures. Okay, that's good. My health is relatively fine. All things considered. Her health is relatively fine. That's actually pretty good. Oh, you poor little shit. Caravan Master. As per my request, my servants have assembled 2 options for me to consider the role of Caravan Master. Balder is said to be more experienced of the 2, but Fasti is, of course, cheaper. Balder, he's got a 0. Oh, no, that's Fasti. Never mind. There's Balder. He's fine, too. I am perfectly fine. Yes, I'm fine with that. Okay. Then we're gonna go to Hya. That's actually pretty decent. Why? Say what now? My wife is pregnant. She's bearing my child. Huzzah. That's good. Sucks that she's sick right now, but somewhat good news. Trying to say what? What can I get in terms of, Why? Why? He's literally of the same... He's the same religion as me. Unreformed Norse. Ah, she's not been swayed, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. Anyway, what I was trying to do is I was trying to add... He's my spy master now. We're gonna assign him as... Hold on a moment. Balder, you're assigned there. Today, Ingador held a fiery sermon for all the children of the court. They were apparently spellbound as he zealously read from the heroic sagas. My son Ragnar keeps telling me about how much he enjoyed the passages about Loki, and how he is someone whose ideal he will aspire to emulate. No. We don't want to aspire to emulate. Ida. I thought that was... Wait, I thought that was a lady. Am I wrong on this? Anyway. Ooh, loses trait sadistic and gains ambitious. Loses trait sadistic and gains... What's this one? He keeps the trait sadistic. Oh, so he gains sadistic from this lesson. We don't want that. 32 in both ways. I think we're gonna go with this one, ambitious. Faith is just a means to an end. So we don't really have somebody that's really gonna do well. That, hey, you're not sick anymore. That is awesome. My wife is still ill, though. What is this? Domestic affairs will be assigned to domestic affairs. Direct vassal opinions, blah, blah, blah. Tyranny loss, that's very nice. Foreign affairs. The Chancellor Balder is assigned to foreign affairs, prestige. He's set to collect the taxes. We're gonna go find secrets for him. Yep, here, please. I would like to see what's going on. My daughter. With a tired yet blissful smile, Victus presents me with a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Freydis, I like that. I like Freydis. Like it. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. That's all. Yes. We have 4 characters. I know. My realm. I don't have a lot of people in my realm. Greetings, Count Hastings of Montague. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets here at court. However, I still believe there is something ongoing in the shadows. I only need a little more time to determine what that is. Ah, yes. If there is anything, we shall find it. He continues to look for secrets. That is fine. Top realm. All realms. Can I not? There we go. What I'm looking for is, and can I, hold on. Pause this for a second. Yes, I would like an adult, please. No, no, no. Culture, preferably Norris. I don't care about the design of C, preferably mine. And there's... Okay. So, let us see. I need who? I need a marshaller. Well, that's me. I can't use me. I remember there used to be like a checkbox for like will join your court. He is lowborn. Guest of Chieftain Hrogdar. But I think he would actually be really good as my marshal. So I'm going to go ahead and invite him. Ah! Too far away to interact with. Damn it. Sucks. Is there like a... Okay. He's a Jarl. He's Halston. He's lowborn. He's a guest of that guy. He's a little older. Aha! I can, in fact. I'm going to go ahead and invite him to course. He will not accept total minus 55. Will not accept for total base reluctance. Halston's opinion of you. Why is the base reluctance 50? That's interesting. Okay. Is it because I'm sick? To be fair, my entire family is sick, so that's just lovely. Really sucks that I can't hire anybody right now. Go and pillage. That's his supply limit. His levies are 76. What is his... That's his primary heir. What is his military strength? He's got 900. I'm trying to think of different things that I can actually do right now. Also, let me go back to my courtiers. Could you... Okay, hold on. The plagues are gone. That is very interesting that the plagues are not... No. Well, that's good that the plagues are gone. His military strength is 800 soldiers, and he sent them away. This might be... Oh, this might be a time. This might be a time. She's been swayed. Gain 25 opinion on you. Started endorsing you. With the church holdings. Reset sways accumulated. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. I'm going to say no more. They'll abandon that. Bounty for whispers. Focus on subtle secrecy, reducing the cost of reputation. Cool. Point award. Guardian. The Guardian will obviously be... At what point does the disease go away? That's my question. Let's go back to here. The farm's nearly done. The castle. I cannot upgrade. Already constructing this in this bound. Yeah. And I don't have the gold for it, and that's fine. Okay, the Varrigan Guard. By the time my spy master Scully comes to me with his plan, he seems to have already made up his mind. Serving with the Varrigans in Milkograd will bring forth wealth and glory. I cannot deny that part, but I could deny his request. On the other hand, would it be right to stop someone in their pursuit of glory? So I don't understand. Hold on. So what is he trying to do exactly? Hold on. He's my spy master. Go with Tyr's blessing. Legitimacy is representing your right to rule. Your vassals generate legitimacy expectations, and you are expected to meet them. Higher legitimacy gives you a range of benefits, and low legitimacy will adversely affect it. Legitimacy view can be viewed down here. It contains information on your legitimacy level, your legitimacy expectations, how much legitimacy you currently have, and also the current effects of the above. I'm gonna pause that because stuff is running around doing stuff. Say great and wunderbar. Okay, so at what point am I going to actually legitimately get better? I've been sick for a very long time. Hey, Ragnar's marshals increased by 1. That's very nice. Cost per month, blah, blah, blah. Far from home, a stranger is brought to me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. My guards inform me. This man bows deeply. My name is Gilbert, your highness. I have traveled far and wide and seen many things, but I am wary of the road. If you allow me to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Oh, he doesn't like me, Gilbert. He's French Catholic, so he's already not going to like me all that much. What is his stats? He's not a bad steward. He's got some decent martial. Now we have no room for the likes of you. Damn Frenchie. Consumption, a second chance. I grew gaunt and coughed and bled. I thought I would waste away to nothing. It certainly felt that way when I could barely climb out of bed. Yet, my health and strength recovered, if ever so slowly. Finally, I am ready to face the world and all its challenges. Time to conquer the world. You lose the trade consumption. Very, very nice. I'm finally healthy again. I can start doing activities one more time. Let's take a look at the decisions that we can do. You don't have access to the royal court. You are not a king or an emperor. Well, that's nice. Reduced symptoms, so that's good. Today, Inglander held a fire sermon for all the children, blah, 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 of the courts. They were apparently spellbound as he zealously read from the heroic sagas. My son Ragnar seemed to take it to heart, perhaps a little too much. He has been hounding the servants for hours since pointing out how they can be better Asturians. Okay. Ragnar keeps the trade zealous. Who's the trade zealous? No. Yeah. Strong belief will serve you well, boy. So he's ambitious and zealous. That's all right. Okay with that. Pause for a second. Seduce. Romance. No. No. Rank core precision. No. There's gotta be a way. I would think there would be a decent way to help her through all this. Let's go to here. Religious relations. The court chaplain is assigned to the effects plus piety. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Her ruler opinion gets +2, increases by up to 2. Interesting. Convert faith in county. Yes, we do that. Yeah, in my county, please. The construction going here. It is 4 months left and then it's finally done. What else that I can do it, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll let them get fully leveled up, and we're gonna go take the stuff that's here. Because why not? Okay, consumption balanced humors. As I walk down the halls, it's paused, I believe. Down the halls, I hear some muffled laugh. That voice, I'm not used to hearing it so clear and bright. I push a half-open door, and there in front of me is my son and heir Ragnar, seemingly recovered from consumption. Yes, my beloved son and heir is well once more. It is difficult not to shed a tear of joy. Wonderful news. Heir be praised. Ragnar lost the trait consumption. Huzzah. Very nice. Very, very nice. I know. Oh, crying out loud. How did she die? Die trying to cure herself of some unknown affliction. Oh my gosh. What? See, they're fighting each other, and this is why we're pillaging now. What did she die of, though? See the memories. Memories lost to time. Lovely. I wonder if there's a way to do, like, some sort of, like, check on, what's we call it? Like, to try and do some sort of autopsy to see what she was sick of. I don't know if that's even a possibility or not. Would be kind of cool, though. Let's check something here. Yeah, the streams are all right. Okay. Sorry, I've become somewhat, what's the word? Paranoid when it comes to, like, how my stream's actually doing. I think she died trying to get rid of the baby. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Possibility. Erica Boo 33. How's it going? Hope you're having a good night. What you been up to? As we go ahead and raid this poor city. Oh, they're coming back. Oh, they're coming back. Oh, they're coming back. Okay. Here we go. Are we gonna kick this guy's ass? Victory! Oh, that's amazing. Oh, we just kicked that guy's ass. Awesome. Monthly attrition -1. How? Yeah. Okay. Group 9, number of soldiers. Isn't there 1 day left? Doing well. Hope things are going well your way. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. It's my first time really playing Crusader Kings 3. I played the first... not the first game. I played Crusader Kings 2. I like that a lot. I am very interested to see how well this one compares. There's a lot of stuff that I sort of recognize, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm not as familiar with. Oh, no. Oh, you poor bastards. We just... Hold on. We just outright destroyed them. Victory at the Battle of Rays. I think that was the first one. We only lost 32. They lost 200. Oh, that was the first battle. Let's take a look at the second battle. Oh, we killed damn near all of them. Only 5 of them survived. Details. Who died? I think all their champions survived, so I think he's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. That's actually funny. Yeah, we killed everyone, and I think that's hilarious. I would love to see, though, like, how is the siege going? Because that's the only, like, might as well go here next. Ah, I see. The ongoing raid. Very nice. Very nice. Raided. Wife falls pregnant. Wait, when? Back in October. Whoa. Hold on. I didn't see that. She's still sick too. Wow. Okay. And then pregnant again. She's been with child for 4 months. I don't think I've been gone for that long, so I think that's good. Okay. Go ahead and raid this one, and then we head back. His martial has increased. That's nice. It was protecting against schemes. Watch your step as a ruler. There are many ways. Yeah. Spy master with... Yeah. Automated armies. If you want to focus on other things than controlling your armies, you can let the game control them. Open the military view. Okay. Here you can decide if your army should be automated or not. You can do so at any time, even in the middle of war. You can still manually buy men at arms and hire mercenaries, blah, blah, blah. You can tweak this behavior by clicking... Okay. Enabled. I don't know. But I'm just gonna essentially raid this guy, and then we're gonna head back. The child was not meant to be my wife, Countess Vigus assures me. It is the way of life, but her hands linger on her belly. Aw, she's no longer pregnant. Aw. Could that have been because she was ill? She had consumption, remember. Gain 26, and we gain some more prestige. Very nice, very nice. How do we disband the armies? Hold on. Disband army. There we go. We'll stand down and return to their homes. Very nice. Good rating. Good rating, gentlemen. Good rating. Decision available. Found a new duchy. I look at my neighbors, my peers, my so-called equals. I am greater than they are. But it is time for the world to recognize my worth. I will forge a realm so they can all bend the knee to my rightful rule. You create a Duchy of Montague. County of Montague becomes de jure county of your new duchy. Found a new duchy will be unavailable for 10 years. You are independent, at least one of these. Your levy fame is illustrious or above. Let me actually pause this. Your legitimacy level is 4. That's nice, yes. How goes the Crusader Kings? Good. We actually got back from a raid. I no longer have consumption, so that's good. We had a small plague to worry about, but nothing too disastrous. So there's that. But yes, we just went and we raided our neighbors to the north, and I don't know if their king is still alive or not. He is, in fact, still alive. He's not a fan of the fact that I just raided him. And we kicked his ass too, because his army came along and he survived, funny enough, but maybe next time we can ensure that he does not. So, but the crusading goes well. The crusading goes indeed well. Raiding King Alan. Hostilities will end in 3 months. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's funny. He's now moved his capital up there. That's funny. Court. I cannot do that. Hold on. Pause for a moment. Pause for a moment. Future regent. In the future, you might become unable to rule your realm. Blah, blah, blah. In case regency will start before this happens, you can see your future regent and blah, 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 blah. Yes, use the realm. Open... Not the laws. Succession. Yes, I've opened the realm view. What would you like to see? Domain, subjects. I don't know what it wants me to look at here. I'm here. I'm in the realm. In the future, you might become unable. Yeah, I know. Game, what are you doing? Open the realm view. I'm in the realm view. Okay, you can see it in the realm view. I have 2 empty holdings. Got that. Domain. I don't know what to do here. I'm very confused. Succession, autonomous vassals, blah, blah, blah. I can set the regent, but I don't think I can for this type of thing. I don't know. Yeah, empty council positions. I know. I don't have a chaplain. I don't have a marshal. I don't have a spy master because he decided to leave. Level of fame. Where's my level of fame? I have renown. Level of devotion. Level of splendor.
Ah, crap baskets.
Indeed.
Crap baskets. Crap baskets.
crap baskets.
Crap baskets.
Ah, crap baskets. Crap baskets.
Accurate.
Oh,
That is indeed
crap
accurate.
baskets. Ah, crap baskets.
Crap basket!
Crap baskets.
Oh, you say that too.
Notify when this decision becomes. It's going to cost me 150. That's going to be half of my gold. It's cost me 250 prestige. That's easy. Cost me 200 piety. That's the I think that's what was holding me back. Okay. Do it. It is my right to rule. All my life I've worked for this, to call my vassals and make them swear fealty anew. Now and forever, they will pay homage to me, not only as their liege, but as Jarl of Montague. My realm will last forever. Probably not, but we'll see. My title has changed. Indeed, and my poor wife is still sick. Fortunately. Oh gosh. Moving up in the world, increase your rank. Huzzah. When is this going to go away? I don't understand. Okay. Where was the Knight claimants? Claimants are summoned to visit your court. In order to extend my realm, I must have valid claims on foreign land. Lucky for me, there are many claimants out there who would be willing to become my vassals in return for military support. Interesting, interesting. No, thank you, but that's interesting. Ooh, and we can get another perk. That's very nice. Open-minded. Different culture opinions plus 15. Blah blah blah. Or vassal. That's nice. Cultural tips in this game. You gain 2 additional. Ooh, you can learn 2 additional languages. That's kind of cool. Without any penalties. Let us go ahead and unlock that. How do I do that? Hold on. So how do I do things like learn a language? I don't even know that was a thing. Arrange marriage, educate child. Also, we can construct a new building here. Marcher lords protect the borders with fortifications and garrisons. No. Siege works. No. Jousting grounds could be cool. Crown smithies. I don't have the cash for any of this really right now, unfortunately. I'd like to spend some cash to buy all this, so unfortunately I can't do shit. I could do a city or a temple. I could do something like that where I put a temple there, I put a city here. I thought you had a procedure done for her. Yeah, I wish. I tried to get her feeling better. I sent my court physician to help. Hasn't done much for her, unfortunately. She seems to have, and she's got reduced symptoms though. You can click on someone who speaks the language you want to learn and then start learning the language scheme. Oh, that's cool. Okay, keep in mind, I'm very new at this. So if I ask stupid questions, my apologies. But I am very curious as to how and where I can actually learn. So what I mean to say is, where can I see, so like here's where he's got all that, but like, where can I see what languages I currently know, right? Currently I know I have Norse culture, which is fine. Which is the Norse language and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Cool. Great. Spiffy jiffy. But how do I see exactly what, like, my character knows in terms of their information? Interesting. See, that's the scholarship lifestyle, and that's fine. Consumption, my alien wife. The murk of the room is pushed back somewhat by sputtering flames. On the physician's table lies Vigdis, their form rigid with scared anticipation. It is time to declare how to treat Vignis's consumption. Several potential treatments are available, ranging from the typical to unorthodox. It is up to me to decide which best fits Vignis's particular needs. Interesting that he's only hitting this now. I'm glad he's... Is he feeling better? Is he no longer, like, sick? He is still sick himself. That's lovely. We be cautious, do no more than is necessary. Reduce her 5 years. When will she get better, sir? When you learn a new language, there will be a blue pair of lips on your character. Learns a new language. It will be below the stress counter. The blue head on the character. Interesting. See, and there we go. Okay, known languages. High German and Duck Vulgar. So we can actually learn High German from this guy. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's take a look at my courtiers, shall we? He's my chancellor and my champion. He's my guest. Ooh. But he has things. He's got good learning. In which case, I am inviting him because I need somebody to be there. He also has good learning. I wonder if I reassign, will he be pissed at me if I reassign him to here? No, he's fine. Okay, good. Okay, that's actually good. In that case, I know you're not too happy with me, but that's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and invite him because he will be actually a really good... He will actually be a really good guy for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and assign him. Huzzah. Now he doesn't hate me quite so much. That's nice. Damn it, none of these guys really know any other languages. It's unfortunate. Let's get another caravan master. Neighboring ruler won the war. That's good to know. It's rather funny though that way you went and kicked his ass. I think it was this, or it might have actually been this guy. Hold on. I don't. Oh, I see. Oh. Spain is getting hit with something right now. That's the one. I'm okay with that. Muhammad's pox. Oh, man. It's a smallpox. Outbreak began in Leda. Nobody's died yet from it, but that's lovely. I still have empty council masters. Council positions. Anyone else who's a guest? Yes, you are. And your intrigue is amazing. What's yours? You have the pox. You are ill. I'm not gonna get you. Please join. Thank you. You shall be my new spy master, good sir. I need somebody that has decent martial. He's not bad. He's horrible. my only guess right now, and I think this is sort of the only guy that I can think of. Outstanding fighter, which means his marshal's going to be decent. Go ahead and hire him. And you are my new marshal. And you're just refilling the levy size. Garrison size and levies and reinforcement size plus 25%. That's cool. Raised army maintenance minus 13%. That's cool. I don't have any raised armies though right now, so I think we're gonna do this. Train knight effectiveness, men at arms damage, and toughness increased by 1% per month. Chance of improving or finding new commanders or knights each month. Yes, please. We're gonna do that. Let's also see if anybody has a language that I can learn. These guys are married. That's always nice. I found a new kingdom yet. Have the realm embrace local traditions? Hell no. 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 Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Well, we'll let that go for a little bit. Greetings, Jarl Haston of Montague. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets out of your court. I do not believe we will find anything. I do not believe we will ever find anything either. There is less going on here than at a graveyard at noon. Very well, you know best. In that case, we're going to go ahead and send you somewhere else. Disrupt schemes, support schemes, and then find secrets. Let's find the secrets that are here, shall we? Ah, a caravan master. As per my request, my servants have assembled two options for me to consider for the role of caravan master. Thorbjorn is said to be the more experienced of the two, but Spiriker is, of course, the cheaper option. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're gonna do this one because he actually is good. You can now choose who is your favorite child. This means they will have a higher opinion of you, and when you die, you can choose to continue your legacy with them instead of your heir. Your favorite child can be children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Oh, interesting. As long as they are in your dynasty. Interesting. Open your character view. Highlighted. In the character view, find the child you want to designate as your favorite child. Do my son. There we go. Let's take a look. In the character view, find the child you want to right-click on the child to interact. I see. And look for the favorite child option, or click on the children from your other. Remember that choosing a favorite child means that the other children might have lower favor of you. After selecting a favorite child, there will be an icon on their portrait, and even if they are not the heir, it'll be possible to continue as them after you die. If you ever want to change your favorite child, return. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. That's actually kind of interesting. That's cool. Commander promoted. My marshal refill. Is that really his name? That is his name. Refill. That's funny. I did not realize that was actually his name. Has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, my liege. I mean, I'm just an adventurer. I don't have any noble stock. But on my name, I swear that Louis is someone you would want on your side. He's an evil atheist. He's unmarried. Well, let's take a look at I mean, he's not bad. But he's sadistic. He's stubborn, cynical. I don't like him at all. No. Get this drag out of my castle. Yep, 100%. Sorry, buddy. Can't do it. Greetings, Jarl Haston and Montague. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets. I do not believe we will find anything either. There's less going on here. Very well, you know best. In that case... No, I don't know where would be like a good option finding secrets then. Where's this guy's... Hold on. Where's his main court? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Where was he before? I kind of wish it would... Hold on. I kind of wish it finished finding secrets, but where exactly was he looking? Hold on. So when I select that, it automatically goes to his thing. We could do that there. Your spy hold on. Send your spy master to find secrets. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, do that, do that, do that. Trying to see who else knows languages that I don't know. None of these guys do. Let's go here. He doesn't. Does. Okay. Learn a language. Starts learning a language against Yossi. I love how it's a scheme against Yossi. And his opinion on me is not going to help. That's great. No, I don't want to do any activities yet. I've already done that. Can't invite champions for another 4 years. Man, I can't believe. Cannot believe that there are so many years have passed already. Oh my gosh, it's already midnight. Okay. Well, it's not a bad start, all things considered. We survived a plague. We had a kid. And one of our kids is now 12. I think it was like 13. I think it was like 5 when we first started out. So it's been a while. And dude, that's nice. That's nice. And he got the quick skit trait. That's very nice. He's zealous, he's ambitious, and he's curious, so that's good. All of these are good traits. I wish the wife was not sick, however. Kind of hard to have her help raise little Freydis here. She's now 2. I also wonder about, like, trying to get people, like, married or not. Whether or not it's actually worthwhile doing that. I also remember there was a way to, like, look at stuff. Champion, you're a guest. Gosh, I would keep going all night long, but right now I can't, unfortunately. So I'm going to quickly save the game. And we're gonna call this just stream playthrough. Okay. Well, it's not like I said, it's not a bad start. We've got the barony of Montague, and we've created the Jarldom of Montague, which is pretty cool. And hopefully we can actually keep things going with on Wednesday and Thursday night, and hopefully he won't die anytime soon, and hopefully his wife will actually finally get better, and we can potentially get more kids going, or at the very least have her start teaching our dear sweet Freydis here. So there's that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Let's switch over to this scene in the meantime. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It's been a weird night. We had a bit of a rough start with the whole taking forever to load thing. I'm just gonna have to keep that in mind for the next time I actually launch the game. Hopefully it won't take us forever. I still don't understand why it took like upwards of 15-20 minutes for it to initialize the game, considering that it's only an 8 GB game. It's not like it's crazy. It's not the graphics are insane or anything like that. It's just weird. So yeah, but I think it's pretty good so far. It's interesting. There's been a lot of improvements that I like over Crusader Kings 2. There's some things that I don't like. I don't know. Like, okay, maybe not necessarily don't like. Don't like's a little extreme, but you know, there are certainly things that I'm having a hard time trying to find people to actually invite them to my courts, and I think that's the biggest difficulty that I'm having so far. And hopefully that can change, or hopefully I can figure out how to properly do so. And I forgot, I was able to find a dialogue that at least showed me how to find people. But I'm gonna have to try and see what else I can do about that, because the one person I did try and recruit, they're like, nah, fam, I'm not joining you. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you guys all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Starting with the Twitch side of things, a big thank you to Raw Dog, Fubiwala, Deglamon, Darth Phazon, Spiniest Thor, Erica Boo 33. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Befriend. Oh, befriend. Oh, that's the only way to invite. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that information. I'll have to look into that a little bit further, but that would certainly be good to know. Because then at the very least, and like I said, I'm still new to this game, so if I ask stupid questions, I'm very sorry. Can you befriend people in your own courts? Because, like, for instance, let's look at this guy, right? He kind of hates me. I kind of hate that he hates me. I would kind of like to be, I would kind of like a way to ban conversion. Wow. To actually have him. So, like, there's the sway thing. Easy. Really? Why would this be easy? That is very interesting. Huh. Okay. Okay. So then befriend would be the way to go, and then where do I find people again? There we go. I think it was find character. There we go. Okay. Inside diplomatic range, ruler, preferably not a ruler of some kind. Adult, yeah. And then we could search for different things. And then what if we do something like this, and we go seduce or romance? We don't want to do that. There's invite to court, but that's a hell no. I assume sway would sort of be it, right? Would that be, because I don't see a befriend, I see a sway. He's in. That's nice. You can befriend anyone in range, but to invite someone from outside, it only works on people who aren't part of your court, unlanded, not a guest. Okay. No, befriend is a skill in the. Oh. Befriend is a skill in the diplomacy tree. So if, hold on, if I go, damn it, where was that? Inventory, lifestyle. So there's the diplomacy tree. Benevolent intent. That is rather interesting. So there's befriend. Family hierarchy. Ooh. Okay. I'm starting to understand here. That's very interesting. Okay. See, I went with learning, but now I'm actually questioning whether or not if I should have done this. That's rather interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'm excited. There's a lot to learn, but I'm actually really excited about this. So we're gonna go ahead and look at that. They're rebuilding. You poor bastards. I raided them. I raided these 3 holdings, and they were somewhat devastated. And I laugh because I think it's funny. Anyway, yeah, I already saved. So thank you guys. Like I said, thank you guys all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. On the YouTube side, it was certainly quiet in the chat, but I appreciate all the lurkers hanging out. And same goes for the Rumble side as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I just started playing Crusader Kings about a month ago. I had over 6K hours in Crusader Kings 2. Wow, that is impressive. That is very impressive. I did not have that much. How many hours do I actually have in that game? It's no longer never played anymore. Where is Crusader Kings? I had over 100 hours in Crusader Kings. Which, to be fair, I have very few games that I have over 1,000 hours in. One of the few that I have is Rocket League. I've got like 1,500 hours in that. I pale in comparison to your knowledge, Barricaboo. But I appreciate you coming to give me some information. I really do. And man, that's impressive. 6,000 hours in Crusader Kings 2. That's awesome. So yeah, so this is what we'll be playing for the rest of the week. So no stream tomorrow. There will be a stream on Tuesday. We'll be continuing on this, or not. Tomorrow's Tuesday. There will be a stream on Wednesday and Thursday at the same time, preferably starting a little sooner. And we'll be continuing on with this playthrough with the Count of Montague, or really the Jarl of Montague. And hopefully I'll be able to actually learn some new skills that are going to be worthwhile. I'm learning Crusader Kings 3 now. Nice. That's awesome. And hopefully I'll be able to make some real progress here and be able to move on. So, yeah. We'll see what ultimately happens for the rest of the week. And then Friday I'll be on Magus' stream for Baldur's Gate 3. And then Sunday will be our Sunday Fun Day. I don't know what we'll be doing. I might end up doing some more Mech Warrior, or I might end up doing something else. We'll see. But it'll be just sort of whatever. And then the following week, we'll be doing the Oblivion. The Oblivion remaster. I want to start playing that because I started playing it over the weekend. I'm like, I need to be playing this as well. So, yeah, we're going to be doing 1 week Assassin's Creed, 1 week Crusader Kings, and then the next week Oblivion. And I might switch back and forth where it's like, or I might just rotate all 3. So that's the plan moving forward. And we'll see how that goes. So, but thank you guys all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. Let's actually see if there's somebody live that we can raid out for Twitch. So we have. Oh, that's an interesting game. I've actually kind of wanted to check that game out for a little bit. So Super Hobbit is playing Nordhold. If it's what I think it is not what I think it is. I thought it was the game that's kind of like RimWorld, but it's with like a Nordic sort of like what's the word? A Nordic skin to it. It does not seem to be the case. It is a Nordic strategy game, but it is. I'm not familiar with this at all. I thought it was something different. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and raid out to him. Oh, it's a roguelike tower defense. Oh, interesting. But he's a pretty cool guy, nice and chill. And like I said, he's playing this game called Nordhole, so you guys should definitely go check him out. And we'll go ahead and set up that raid quickly, and then we'll go ahead and call it there. Raid, Super Hobbits, and then we'll go... Oh, be sure to spam the raid message once we get in there as well. Let them know who sent you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And I hope to see you guys on Wednesday for more Crusader Kings. But until then, this is Green Leader signing out.